Welcome to our course on systems management. After viewing this course, you will know more about how to install and use the systems management agent, how to create things like filters and policies, and how to automate actions on the computers that you manage. In this video, I will cover how to get started and how to set up some dashboards, users, and other things. So, what is systems management? Well, it is a remote monitoring and management tool, or RMM. This could include gathering information about the endpoints to be aware of trends or issues. Systems management helps you inventory all of the endpoints that you manage for easy tracking of their hardware and software. It also enables administrators to take over the computer remotely for configuring and supporting the systems. If you are familiar with WatchGuard's endpoint security offerings like EPDR, I want to highlight that systems management is a separate product which includes a separate agent to be installed on the endpoints. At the moment, systems management is only available through the Panda Cloud. In just a minute, I will show you how you can access that with your existing WatchGuard account. But first, I want to mention that we offer 30-day trial licenses for systems management, so you can easily try it out and see if it works well for you. Systems management is licensed for each device that you add to it. When purchasing a license, you can choose to buy 1- and 3-year term licenses for each device, or spend points on a monthly basis. Let's take a look at how to activate a trial. From the WatchGuard homepage, I will log into my account in the top right to reach the support center. To start with, I need to hover over my WatchGuard at the top and select Manage Products. Then I can select Endpoint Security. At the bottom, you'll see all the options, and I will start my trial for systems management. I will give my license a name, and my account is not linked to the Panda Cloud yet, so I must click Link Panda Account. Then I will say I need a Panda account. This creates the account and links them together for me. Afterwards, I can access Panda using my WatchGuard account credentials. Once that is done, I can see the details of my new trial license and activate it. After I have an active license, I need to hover over my WatchGuard at the top and select Panda Products to access the Panda Cloud. If you just activated your license and see a message that you don't have any services, this is normal. It can take up to a day for new accounts to be provisioned for systems management. Just check back later and it will be available. Once your license and account are set up, you can also navigate to wg.pandacloud.pandasecurity.com to reach Panda Cloud directly, then click Login with WatchGuard ID account. Now that I am logged into Panda Cloud, I can see all of my licensed Panda products. If you are in a partner account, you will also see an option here for the Panda Partner Center, which is where you can create new accounts for your clients, then distribute your systems management licenses to them, similar to how you create subscriber accounts and allocate inventory in WatchGuard Cloud. When I select Systems Management, the first thing we are going to see is an older version of the interface. As the notification states, we recommend using the new UI in order to have the best experience. You can easily switch by selecting New UI in the top left. And once it loads, select Show New UI by default to always use it. From here, you can start by adding a dashboard. This will help you find more information about your account in one place. You can choose from a default dashboard or start from scratch to create your own. I will start with the default. Let's take a look at just a few highlights, but first we need some data. That looks better. These dashboards are customizable. As you can see, I moved some tiles around and resized them to fit my screen. This information looks good to start with, but over time you will find other data you want to display. I can easily add more widgets to do things like display the results of filters, add notes or other text that everyone can see, and graph additional data. Be sure to take advantage of this to get the most visibility into what is happening in your environment. On the left, I can expand Setup to see all the account level controls. Under My Settings, I can change things like the language, time zone, and other details about my logon. Under Security Levels on the left, I can create my own custom roles to define specific levels of access for other administrators in this account. I will create a role for my support staff that enables them to view information and only take limited actions in the accounts they help manage. Now that I have my security level defined, I want to create some additional users in my account and assign the support role to them. Currently, user management is only available in the Legacy interface, so I need to click Legacy UI in the bottom left and then hover over Setup to view my info. You may have noticed that my username is a string of characters, and this will be true for anyone that is accessing systems management as an operator from the WatchGuard Cloud account. I would suggest that everyone using WatchGuard Cloud change their name and fill out the other required fields in order to better see who is taking actions in the account. This is also where I can change the password for my account and enable multi-factor authentication when accessing systems management. When I click the Users tab, I can see all the users in the account so far, which is several people that have logged in from the WatchGuard Cloud account. By default, people logging in from WatchGuard Cloud will be added as an administrator here in Systems Management. Let's say this user is working in support. I can click their username and change their default security level to the support role I defined earlier. I may also want to adjust their component level, but more on that later. Once I save the user, I also need to uncheck the administrator toggle to remove those privileges. I can also create new users here who will only be able to access systems management and not my wider account in WatchGuard Cloud. I will click New User on the left, then I just need to define the username, initial password, email, and name. The component level has to do with components, which are part of automating actions on your computers. You set this level for each user and also inside each component, and then this determines which components the user has access to. For a support rep, I would likely want to keep them pretty low, like 1 or 2, so they only have access to what they need. I will also add this user to the support security level, then save them. From here, the user will get an email advising them to activate their account, and they will need to enter their own password, as well as some additional information to activate. After that, they can go to the same login page at wg.pandacloud.pandasecurity.com and log in. I would also recommend they enable multi-factor authentication. Back in the new UI, under Licenses on the left, I can see the status of my licensing and how many devices I have in my account. And under Branding, I can change the look of the reports and change the agent logo and other information to match my company's brand. Speaking of reports, you can find them on the left under Analytics, then Reports. I will click Create Report to make a new one. First, I need to choose the type. Aggregate will create one report that includes all of the sites you select, while Individual will break out different reports for each site. Then I can choose what I want to be reported or exported for review. Under the reports, I can see an executive summary and information about system performance, disk storage, and installed software, among many other reports. Under Exports is another long list of data that I can export into CSV files with details about the device or for auditing purposes. Take some time to explore the available reports and exports to determine what is useful for your environment. Finally, these videos cannot cover every setting or option available in Systems Management, but don't miss out on our help content. Under Help on the left or at the top, check out the knowledge base when you have any further questions. It contains a comprehensive set of great help information for you to learn more about using systems management. To recap, in this video we learned that systems management is a remote monitoring and management tool. We talked about the licensing options and how to activate a new trial license. We covered a few highlights to be aware of, like the dashboards, account options, and reports to learn more about your environment. From here, please watch the other videos to learn more about creating sites and policies, adding devices, and using components and jobs. Please also refer to our knowledge base for more information.